Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel challenge, where we spin a wheel and whatever it lands on is how we have to do the entire heist. From what entry vehicle we have to use, to what weapon, to what escape point, to where we have to get our secondary loot. Is it going to be day or night? All of that decided by the wheel. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel. Now, starting next week or sometime in August, I think what we're going to start doing is, if you've been a member or if you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know we used to do a viewer voted Cayo Perico. So instead of the wheel deciding how we do it, you guys used to vote in polls how I did it. So I think how we're going to do that is we're going to do a stream, because if you didn't know, we're going to start doing Taco Tuesdays as well as the weekly update stream on Wednesdays. But I think on Taco Tuesday, it could be cool at some point during that stream to have you guys vote on how I have to do it. And then you can watch me doing the Cayo Perico video live on stream from what you guys tell me to do. And then after the stream, I'll cut that part out. I'll edit it into a video, and then we will upload that as we usually would. So I'm excited for that. So stick around for that. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of that. But let's go ahead and jump into the rest of this video and spin some bloody wheels. All right, guys, here we are with our first wheel, which is the last wheel we did last week, which is going to be day or night. So a nice easy one to spin here today is going to be a day Cayo Perico or a night Cayo Perico. I asked you guys to let me know in last week's video if you would prefer me to keep this wheel or to just keep doing it at daytime, and you guys all said you wanted me to keep the wheel. So let me know in the comment section if your mind has changed. Let's go ahead, spin it. I don't mind. If you guys like it at night, we'll do it at night. I just feel like you can't see anything, but it is what it is. We're not doing night. Okay, so it's daytime. I was gonna say I don't mind nights, but we just did it last week, so let's switch it up here a little bit. But anyway, daytime it is. Let's move on to the next wheel. All right, guys, next up, we have our entry vehicle. How will we get into the compound? And as I was typing all these out, I noticed we haven't done the Annihilator or the Kasaka, I feel like, in so long. So I would like it to be one of them. Just throwing it out there. I feel like the wheel always does the things that I don't want. But just saying. Obviously, Longfin, even though I've spelt it Longfin, that is obviously the best one to get. The least favorite being probably the patrol boat or the Vellum. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin this wheel. I would honestly, Longfin. Longfin's still the one I would like, but maybe doing something we haven't done in a while would be nice. What do we get? Alpha? No. No, 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 no. Why couldn't you just give me the Annihilator, man? It's been so long. I haven't done that, I feel like, in months and months. And you give me the Vellum? Oh, airstrip, here we bloody come. All right, since we're coming in the airstrip, I need to know this one right away. This is disguise or no disguise. Can I find a disguise and be able to chill, or am I going to have to do this without a disguise? I just want to know the answer to this right away, please. Obviously, I want disguise, but... Stop. Yes! Okay, disguise it is. That was close. That was close. I feel like they've updated the wheel a little bit. Does this part right here, was this always, like, did this always make it colorful? I don't know. I feel like we got a new wheel. All right, guys. Next up, we've gone, because again, we're coming in with the Vellum at the airstrip. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly how we're going to be doing this heist. We've got a disguise. If they have one at the airstrip, we'll find out that when I do the scouting, when I go see what's going on over there. But this is, where do we have to get our secondary loot from? So this is, obviously I want it to be the airstrip. If it's not the airstrip, I hope it's where we have to escape, which we haven't spun that wheel yet. But let's find out this one first. Airstrip, please. Airstrip. There's no way it's actually the airstrip. You guys are going to think I'm... You guys are going to think I'm cheating. I swear to you, I never cheat on these, because what would be the fun in that? Airstrip it is. We're getting the loot there, we're coming in there, and we can get a disguise there. Now, where... Okay, next up, I want to know where we're escaping. Let me do it. All right, so what I was trying to say there is, now I want to know what our escape point is. Because now, I don't want it to be the airstrip, because that means I would have to take out the defenses, even though it would be fairly easy for me to do since we're coming in at the airstrip. I really don't want to do the airstrip, because we're going to have to leave and go up there, right? I want to be able to come into the airstrip, get our secondary loot, get a disguise, and then go straight to the main compound. So I would like my escape right here to be the bottom map. That is the easiest way to do it, as you guys know. I've heard you guys in the past say you want me to get rid of the bottom map one because it's too easy. That's the whole point in this wheel. I want some of it to be easy, some of it to be hard. Maybe we get some things that are super hard and then super easy. Maybe the whole thing's super easy, or maybe the whole thing's super hard. That's what's fun about this wheel. But anyway, I want it to be green. I want it to be bottom map. Let's see what it is. If not, you know what? I just don't want it to be airstrip. I just don't want to go back up to the airstrip. I'm going to be honest. Why is this biased? What is wrong today? What is happening today? Airstrip secondary loot. Airstrip entry. Airstrip escape. Stumbling over my own words. I can't believe it. Oh, that means we're going to have to take out the air defenses. We'll do that as soon as we get to the airstrip. I feel like that's the only way to do it. But this is just really frustrating. I don't want to... Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's move on. All right, guys. Next up, we have our weapon wheel. And honestly, I don't really mind at this point. Listen, if you're into the airstrip, oh boy, do I have a video for you. I still can't believe everything's the airstrip, man. Marksman would be my preferred one. Marksman. Okay, well, you're not doing anything that I want this week. So, I mean, you know what? This isn't a bad one. It's not bad. I don't know why I'm complaining so much. Saboteur it is. Let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is this right here. This is how we have to get into the compound itself. I'm being honest with you. I forgot about this one. So how are we getting into the compound? Is it going to be the drainage tunnel, the north wall, the south wall, north gate, south gate? Now, if we come in the main gate... It's not too bad because we can get a disguise, which means we can come in without guns a-blazing, right? The drainage, fairly easy as well. North gate, that means if it's any of the gates, north or south gate, we're going to have to kill some guards to get the key code. If it's the north or south wall, we're going to have to get a grappling hook. Which one do I want? Honestly, we're going to be at the airstrip all bloody day. So it would be difficult to get a boat unless there's some driving around. But I feel like recently, depending on which option you use to come in, there's non-driving. I don't mind. I don't mind. I would love it to be the main gate if there is a car, a vehicle at the airstrip, which there could be. You know what? Let's just spin it. I'm waffling. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. The gates will be the most risky. Except for the main gate, I said. No, it's the bloody drainage. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to find a boat. It's okay, but we'll find a boat. It is what it is. It is what it is. Main gate, it was almost on main gate, and I would have been happy if it actually was on main gate. If there's a truck at the... I'm waffling. Let's move on. All right, guys, so that's actually it, I think, for all our wheel spins. So I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't think it's going to be difficult, but I say that last week, we triggered the alarm almost immediately by mistake. And it wasn't that it was difficult, but it could have been. Same with this one. It could be difficult. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm going to set it up. It'll be seconds for you, about 35 minutes for me. Let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, I've completely set this thing up, so let's jump into it. It's going to be an interesting one. I haven't done, like, a vellum complete, like an airstrip completely in a long time. So let's go ahead. Let's actually start this thing up so we can just jump straight into it. We're going to be doing this solo, as always. All right, so vehicle approach is going to be the vellum, obviously. Infiltration point is going to be the airstrip. Our compound entry is the drainage. It actually is the drainage. Escape point is going to be the airstrip as well. Time of day, it did say daytime. And then our gun was going to be the saboteur. And then since we're coming into the airstrip, we'll go ahead and do a weapon stash. Not that I think I'm going to need it, to be completely honest with you. So anyway, let's go ahead and ready up this one. So we're going to try and take out the air support immediately. Just so when we do the escape, we can escape without the guns ablazing and all that stuff. But it did say we can get a disguise too. So hopefully there's a disguise here at the airstrip. And this could possibly be a pretty easy one. The hardest thing I can imagine here is trying to find a boat to get to the drainage. I can either go to the main north dock and get a boat. Or we can see if there's a boat knocking about in the ocean. We'll have a little look. All right, so first things first, we're not going to go... All right, you know what? Let's actually see if there's a disguise over here. That car's driving away. And it looks like there is a disguise. So that's going to make our life a lot easier. It said we can get a disguise. It's right here at the beginning. We may as well go get our weapon stash too. Or we could go actually and try and take out the air defenses. Is there any people over here? It doesn't look like there is, you know. It doesn't. I don't see any on my mini-map. I don't see any. Oh, there is. All right, we'll get our weapon stash. We're going to take out that guard that's over there. Just because if I want to take out... Or if I want to hack into the... If I want to hack into the... Whatchamacallit? The air supply... Air supply. Why my brain is just scrambled today? So I want to break in right here. We want to take this guy out so he doesn't hear us breaking down the fence, essentially. So we're going to have to take him out. And maybe a camera... Or maybe not. Well, yeah, we will. Let's take out him and the camera. So let's go ahead right now. Grab our gun. Pop. And then the camera, just in case, we'll take that out there too. There we go. Now, we should be able to do this pretty easily. There's no guards that should be driving around here. They should see his body. I can hear a boat driving around, which is good, which means we can just go ahead and grab a boat easily. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because it did say we can get our loot from here as well. Everything is here at the air support. Or at the air... Why is my brain scramble? All right, so I feel like this one will go here. This one will go to the 10. And then this one will go straight across, right? No. Do we do this? 20. And then what? Is it just all of them straight across? Is that what's happening? Yeah, it is, of course. But no, this is a unique one for me because I don't really, especially during Spin the Wheels, have it where we can come in at the airstrip, get loot at the airstrip, and escape at the airstrip all at once. I probably should have grabbed our loot while we were down here, though, because now we're just wasting time. I do want to get the Elite Challenge. We are going to have to drive all the way back up here. So hopefully there's some loot in here that we can get. What do I see upstairs? You know what? Let's just grab this. We'll take this, and then hopefully we'll be able to fill up our loot bags just from this one building. You know what I mean? Because we're chilling here today. This is going to be a nice, easy breezy, beautiful Cayo Perico heist, if you ask me. I'm hoping to get the Elite Challenge. We shall see. We shall see. Let's fast forward me getting this, though. All right, there's one done. Let's go ahead and get this one as well. All right, bag almost full. We are going to have to go upstairs. We could have gone on the other side to see if they had any Coca-Cola or something, but to be honest with you, I think we're chilling. I think we're absolutely chilling here today. All right, so let's go ahead, grab this. You know what, though? It's usually the ones where everything goes right, or where everything should go right, that everything does inevitably go wrong. So I'm hoping this doesn't happen here today. All right, this goes here. I haven't even looked to see if there's any loot upstairs. That's probably not the smartest thing, but it's fine. If there's nothing here, I'm going to be sad. We just need a little, even if it's cash. Okay, there's something. Okay, well, no, we're good. We're good. I'm glad there's no Coca-Cola, though, because if there was 2 stacks of Coca, I'm stupid. I should have checked first, but there's no 2 stacks of Coca-Cola anyway, so we've done the right thing. We've done the bloody right thing. All right, let's fast forward me grabbing this here real quick. All right, we're laughing. Full loot bag. All we need to do now is go to grab a boat and then go to the compound. And then we have to make our way back up here. But we do have a disguise, so it doesn't really matter. I think... Listen, I know that something could go wrong, but I genuinely don't think anything's going to go wrong here. I could go, like I say, to the North Dock to get a boat, but I'm thinking we just go out here. I can hear some driving around. So let's see if we can get one. I can hear... The game's messing with me. The game's messing with me. I can hear a boat. Now it's gone. Am I going to waste my time here? We're getting a boat from here. I've made the decision. We're getting the boat from bloody here. We're not going to the North Dock. I can see one over there in the distance. That seems like it's way too loud in my ears to be the one that's all the way. I can hear one over here. Listen, just give me a bloody boat, man. Why are they so loud? Okay, the boats are very loud. Like, they just crash into each other. The boats are loud. All right, this guy, I don't know if we want... This is the boat we want right here. There's got one guy on it. One guy. I don't want to get this guy. I want this guy right here. Right, he's not going to be our guy. He's not going to be our guy. All right, turn of events. There's no way. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. It's okay, guys. Everyone relax, okay? We're chilling. All right, let's speed this up because the boat has ended up drifting all the way to the bloody other side of the world. Guys, when I tell you this is taking forever, like this boat, I'm pretty sure he's got his foot on the accelerator. I mean, we're making some ground now. Oh, my God. Like, I'm going to show you how far I've just swam here in a second when I get on this thing, but my God. Look how... I mean, it doesn't look that far, but it's bloody far, okay? All right, anyway. Now all we need to do is go to the bloody drainage, and that's it. I mean, it's interesting when we do these spin the wheels, right? Sometimes, I've said before, they're super easy. That's why someone said take off the bottom map as the escape point because it's too easy. The reason I keep it on there is because you want it to be a mix, right? Some of them may be incredibly difficult. Some of them may be incredibly easy. Some of them will have a mix between easy and hard. This one, even though it seems, I mean, it is easy. Everything was at the airstrip. We came in at the airstrip. We looted the airstrip. We got a disguise at the airstrip. And we're leaving at the airstrip. The leaving sucks, but we've got a disguise and we've taken out the air support. So this should be easy. So let's speed it up till we get to the compound. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and jump off right here. In the water you go, good sir. All right, let's just swim down. Let's make sure we got a little rebreather on here. There we go. Rebreather's still mobbing around there like it's bloody broken, glitching, but it's fine. All right, inside bloody here we go. I feel like I wish there was a time, like a counter of how many times I've done this. It's got to be thousands, man. It's got to be thousands. All right, in we bloody go. So if you're following along at home, we're going to do this incredibly easy, but you have to do it the same speed as me. And what I mean by that is I used to say this all the time, but if there may be new people watching. So if you sit around and wait, the guards walk around, right? They move around the map. So if you do the same speed I do right now, the guards will be in the same position for you as they are for me. So you don't need to be like, oh, what if they've moved? Just do it the same speed. As soon as you log in, that's it. We're just going to start running. We're going to ignore this guy here. Obviously, we're not getting any loot from here. Straight through here. Down here. We'll take a left right here. And this is it. Up here. We're going to wait here for 2 seconds because there's a guard right there. 1, 2. He's going to turn. There we go. We're going to run up here. And we're not going to worry about any guards seeing us. We're not going to worry about anything because we are laughing. We're going to turn here, make sure he doesn't see us. It says the red cone of vision. They still don't. It's still bugged. They should be red right here, but they're still blue. Not sure how they haven't fixed that. Can't imagine it's that difficult of a fix, but it's still broken. So we're just waiting here for this guy to walk past. You can shoot him, but for some reason, even with a silencer, the guard beneath, you see that one that's beneath us? He can hear you shoot him. So we just don't shoot him. We just do this without killing anyone. So you come straight in here. We'll grab our cash. Is there any paintings on the wall? There is paintings. We could have got paintings, but you know what? It did say we need to do the loot. Is there 2 paintings? No. It did say we need to get our loot from the airstrip. So even though there's paintings here, we couldn't have got those anyway. All right, let's speed this up, though, because I'm sure at this point you know how to do it. All right, so that took us 30 seconds to get all 3 of those. Not too bad. And it's not really a rush here. I would like to get the elite challenge. Like I say, I'm still feeling pretty confident about this. But we'll see what happens. There's not going to be any guards down here because we obviously haven't triggered any alarms or anything like that. All right, now I need to pay attention, though, because we got the bloody card. 36, 24, 15. 36, 24, 15. 36, 24, 15. 36, 24, 15. 24, and then 15. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't usually get like getting the bearer bonds. I haven't got the stinky tequila in a while, though. I haven't got the stinky tequila. I feel like majority of the time right now for me, it's the ruby necklace and the bearer bonds. I haven't got the stinky tequila, and I also haven't got the diamond, though, in a while. So, all right. So we can see the jug down there. This is where we have to be a little bit careful because we don't want to, you know, we're taking our time. We don't want to end up rushing for no reason. The guard has just moved down here, though, so I know I can do this. I can make this run. All right, here we go. Extra guards. Man, we don't need to worry about them. We're going to run straight up here, keeping our eye on the mini-map. Straight around here, and boom. We're good. All right, we're laughing. Now all we need to do is steal a motorcycle and then go up to the airstrip and steal a plane. This has been incredibly easy. This has been, I mean, it's easy, but it's like more frustrating. Nobody should do this run. At this point, if we could escape off the bottom map, we'd be laughing. We'd be absolutely laughing. Escaping off the bottom map, we'd be having a great time. But we're not escaping off the bottom map. We've got to go all the way up to the bloody north, up to the airstrip. So we should be able to just come up here. Like I say, we've got disguise on, so it doesn't matter if these guys see us. We should be able to steal this right here and then just go straight up to the airstrip. So we'll go this way to the airstrip. We've got to hope El Rubio doesn't come with his little helicopter and seals. Usually he goes either to the right side, so like the mid-map. Sometimes he'll go to the north dock, or the main dock, I should say. But hopefully we should get in and out of here before his little helicopter. We haven't killed anyone, so he shouldn't be able to find any bodies. So we should be laughing. Absolutely laughing right now. We're just going to pass all these guys. Excuse me, good sir. All right, we're laughing. The only thing, like I say, that could really annoy me right now is going to be El Rubio flying right over me. But I think we are absolutely laughing. A disguise, I've told you guys a million times, but the disguise in the Cayo Perico Heist is by far the most OP thing in the game. It is just so OP. You can drive around, do your own thing. Don't worry about any guards. It is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, we don't need to get any loot from anywhere, so we're laughing. We got very lucky the disguise was right there at the airstrip, though, too. That disguise being there just saved us so much time. I could have had to go over to the North Dock to get it. I could have had to go to the main dock. Having it all here was just perfect. Now, I could get a plane from right here, which I think is what we're going to do. Or we could go and get a plane from further down. But I think we'll just grab this one. Just because we're laughing. We've got a disguise on, like I say. We're not worried. We've already taken out the air support. We don't need to worry about that. I'm worried about this guard behind me. But it doesn't matter anyway. Even if that guard triggered right now, it's too late. We're already laughing. We're already laughing. I haven't even seen El Rubio in his little helicopter. I don't know where El Rubio is. I can't even see him on my minimap. I don't know where he is. We are absolutely bloody laughing. This one's been easy, man. All right, up we go. Let's fly on off into the sunset right here. Ah, easy breezy, beautiful, man. Look at that. We're chilling. I don't know. Oh, there's El Rubio. He's basically at like mid-map. He's basically over like mid-map farm right now. Yeah. Nowhere near us. He's having a stinker of a day is what he's doing. I love the Cayo Perico Island, man. I can't wait for GTA 6. I think I love Cayo Perico so much because it's so unique and different to what we've had in GTA 5, right? Even though the bushes suck, because the bushes, you would think you can just walk straight through a bush or drive through one, and it ends up being like a bloody rock. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. I don't know if we got the Elite Challenge. I feel like we should have got the Elite Challenge, but I genuinely have no idea how long that took. Let's go ahead and skip the cutscene, though, because we don't need to see that. Mission passed. All right, come on. How long did it take us? Come on. All right, so we got 1 million, almost 1.1 million for about 45. Oh, my God. We missed it by 14 seconds. Oh, my God. Oh. I didn't think we were going to miss it. What could I have done that would have saved me 14 seconds? I feel like we did the compound incredibly fast. What we could have done is originally when I went and grabbed my weapon stash, if I would have grabbed the loot then and there, instead of going up, taking out the tower, and then coming back down, then we would have done it. Or also when we were trying to get the boat, if I would have got the boat a little bit quicker and having to swim over to it, then we would have got it. But you know what? The Elite Challenge is only going to give you like 50 grand anyway, maybe 100 grand. So it's not really worth it anyway. Well, it is worth it, but I'm not stressing out about it too much. But anyway, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you guys, as always, tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.